Alright, let's continue on our quest to engage and eliminate Nicholas Biddle with the next string of the Templar naval missions. The Rescue. I was just pausing in case you wanted to read the mission brief.
Ahoy, Bobby!
Do you trust her?
With my life, Captain.
Hello, name's Amanda. You must be the captain.
Now, what's all this about then?
You stride into my bar off the piss and looking for officers. Days later, I start hearing whispers the ghost of the North Seas stalks the Atlantic again. The Aquila has returned and I need her help. Nicholas Biddle now sails for the Patriots, captaining the Randolph. But the man is raiding up and down the coast round Nantucket, claiming it's a loyalist post.
Where is he now?
Speak of the devil.
Head below deck, Mandy. It's safer there.
I want to see this myself.
Right, let's get up here. Quick shot. There's a decent shelling going on over there.
The Randolph is attacking a merchant vessel not far from here.
Your orders.
I assume I'm gonna have to rescue the merchant ship first.
We need to find out what Biddle intends, but we must hurry. What else do you know of Biddle?
All of a sudden, Congress has a brand new ship for him to captain. From British coxswain to captain of a colonial flagship, something doesn't add up. Heavy gusts, Captain. Hard counter. That wind will push us hard up those rocks. Veer off.
Alright, don't mind me, I'm just trying to do three things at once here.
There's a storm coming, Captain. Feels like a big one.
It always does. Oh, nearly get around the rocks. Then full sail. Wait till I'm out of the range. Full sail, full sail. Oh crap. Rogue way, would you believe it? Okay, wait till I'm on top of you. Now. Because taking cover only lasts for a certain amount of time, so...
Well done, sir. That could have been ugly.
No worries.
Another, Captain. She's all yours.
Oh, she's a biggie. Alright, now. Nicely done. Well done, everyone. Oh, incoming. Oh, now. We're coming, ship, we're coming. Mr. Merchant, just hold on. We're just trying to get through a few rogue waves. We'll be there as soon as we can.
The Randolph has turned sail. Do we chase him?
We cannot leave this merchant vessel to the mercy of the English.
Why is Biddle doing this? Nantucket is for the Patriots.
The company chief tells me his true allegiance lies elsewhere.
Yes!
A salute to us, sir. They're safe. What now?
Pursue the Randolph.
Full speed! What the hell? Nice, and the bonuses don't take any damage yet. Oh, actually, if I take slight damage, but...
Who are they?
Frigates. Right. Let's get rid of them.
More English by the cut of their jibs.
Where's the Randolph?
He's gone, sir. Cut and run. Left us to deal with this rabble. But this storm concerns me a great deal more.
We have little choice.
Aye. Time your shots between the waves, sir. Then we must find shelter, or it won't be cannon fire that ends us.
God damn it, come on. Lovely. Yep. Trying to turn in so I can get a shot on them. I guess that'll do. Now as long as I can get an angle on them. Oh, that was terrible.
Mind your timing, Captain.
That shouldn't even come near us. I'm trying to turn in on them. Oh, got him, got him, got him, got him. Cover? Yep. Okay. Oh, cannon! Yes! Come on! Bloody beautiful.
I'd say it's high time we find some cover from this storm, Captain.
I agree, Mr. Faulkner. We make for the vineyard. I have never seen weather like that.
It's rare, but it happens. You did well. What's bothering me is Biddle's a patriot now. Why is he helping the British Navy like that? Old friends, maybe?
Well, how would you convince the Continental Congress the Navy needs more ships?
The rash of British raiding the coast is reason enough to address the gripe. Gunboats at the vineyard, now this.
Biddle aims to be the first admiral of the colonial navy and is making a case for the need.
That was some deft sailing, Captain. I was watching from the gun deck.
What were you doing on the gun deck? I told you to stay out of harm's way.
I'm fine, Bobby, not to worry. The people of Nantucket are surely grateful. And so am I. Glad you're back.
So that's one way they're thankful. Well, that was a bonus. Full synchronization. But it's nice to get a good old swivel shot at the gunpowder on those vessels. It's good. Have the occasional accurate gunpowder shot. Okay. Ah, the French involvement. So I was just pausing it for a couple of seconds so you could read the brief. If you want to. If not, you can just ignore it.
Our charge, Captain. The Belladonna, under Rodrigo Talis and Company. She appears Spanish for all intents and purposes, but rest assured she's a French vessel.
French are bringing in a boatload of powder and guns for old Georgie and his patriots. Some colonial boats were supposed to escort her up the coast, but they left her behind. She's been waiting ever since.
We will make sure Washington gets what he is expecting.
Where is le capitaine?
I am the captain.
You are late!
We came as quickly as the wind allowed.
Yeah.
Too slow!
Oh, great.
What happened to your escort?
Le Randolph started with us, then departed without warning. Typique! This is why le lieutenant insisted I come aboard.
It is typical the Randolph being
Partons.
stranded.
We'll go when we're good and bloody ready.
What?
The Atlantic is a dangerous place for a lone ship, especially one laden with such desirable stock. You must be glad to see us.
Boss, it is hot here. My lieutenant is not excited for the cold of the north.
Is this man being serious?
Keep a sharp eye, Mr. Faulkner. Anybody searching for the Belladonna could be upon us in an instant with this fog.
Aye, Captain. I've got a monkey's fist in me gut.
In other words, a bad feeling. Quite a bad feeling, actually.
English are on us, Captain! Ah! The power of the French Navy is clear!
They
Really?
picked the wrong ship to pirate. Why in God's name are the English here in such force?
I do not know, but we must get the Belladonna out of this fog.
Another wreck for the deep.
We did not even need your assistance.
Really? And how is it with destroying more vessels than you are? Why are you turning? Whoa!
English frigates!
Yes, thank you. Can I please have control of my ship back so I can do something about them?
Ah! The power of the French Navy is clear! Es-tu sérieux? Stop them!
Yes.
Why are there so many?
It does not matter. We fight.
Ah!
Aye, we're sitting ducks on the pond in this soup, and you can be sure they've more on the way.
But what can we do?
Naught but pray they don't find us again.
Come on. I'm on swivel.
We did not even need your assistance.
Really? And yet we've destroyed more
The
ships.
Belladonna is taking fire!
told you! The Belladonna's main mast is down, Captain! We must stay close to her!
Bloody hell! Pummel that Leviathan!
No! We board her. Let's know how you feel about the Belladonna. We take her a prize, men!
What?
Alright. Oh, I didn't.
Et tu fou?
Hold on.
Ah! The Belladonna does all the work!
Hold on, I'm trying to get us. No, that's. Oh, crap, don't ram it.
It's taking fire!
Yes, I'm trying to get a shot on, but I need to turn first. Now! Oh, how did that not work? Yes. All about.
Opposite! Bring her close! Two arms!
Man the swivels! Cover from the quarter deck!
Secure the aft line! Tie off the bow!
The hell? Oh, this one again. You've got to do this in such an almost perfect way. No, because this idiot is... Come on! Chick, what the hell? Ah! If you touch fire, you're desynchronized, apparently. Well, fantastic. God damn it, come on. Ah. Come on, Connor, work with us, will you? The controls, don't stop. Yes, thank you. Yes, we know about that. Come on, there. No! What the hell? Oh my god. That actually annoys me. That actually annoys me. That's how you're supposed... That's where you're supposed to go, though. Oh my good god. Okay, how many times do you have to do this? Come, get up there! Yes, thank you! Oh, yes, come on! Go, go! Finally.
How does the British command know about the Belladonna?
British command knows nothing of this.
Then how are you here?
We were led here by a patriot, Nicholas Biddle.
Who does Biddle work for?
Oh, I think you know. Assassin.
He's a Templar. That's how he knows.
What did the captain tell you?
Nicholas Biddle led them here. He said... the Randolph.
The Randolph? Beat to quarters! Belay that order!
He is putting us to his rudder. We cannot leave the Belladonna undefended.
But sir!
She is incapacitated and vulnerable. Let him go. We will see each other again soon.
Oh, we have full synchronization, even better. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Although I did want to sink more ships than our allies, so... I was paying attention to that at least. Ah yes, the final mission of Nicholas Biddle. In fact, I think it is anyway.
You see the catch forward, Captain!
Anything, Captain?
Due north of here.
Full sail. Where are you, Biddle? About. Okay, full speed. Let's chase the Randall. Now this one you kind of need to do your best to keep within a certain distance, otherwise you'll desynchronize. But it's always going to be faster than you, so just do your best. I think as long as you keep within 550
What's that weasel
meters.
up to? Sheet anchor to windward, Captain. You can be sure he's got something up his sleeve. Adjust your course, Captain. The Randolph is back that way.
No, it's straight ahead of us, actually.
It's a bloody armada. I knew he was up to something. And he's turned to fight us. We're in it now, Captain.
So we fight, Mr. Faulkner. Board the Randolph. Sink.
Because it keeps losing you, that's the problem. If you get over like 550 meters behind, you desynchronize, even though the next mission's already come about. Just keep right behind him. If you know he's pointed at his right behind him, ship you alright.
It's a bloody armada. I knew he was up to something. And he's turned to fight us. We're in it now, Captain.
So we fight, Mr. Faulkner. Board the Randolph. Sink the rest.
Alright, chain shot.
The mast is down! We got the cop, Robin!
Okay. Now, hit shot, fire! Oh, lovely. Hit shot, hit shot. It was still stop. And as long as you turn out of range, you'll be fine. Let's board Biddle's ship.
She's ours, men! Prepare to board! Biddle is mine!
It's not going to be that simple, not by any means. And appropriately, we approach a near fog.
Hook us in! Bring her close! To arms! To arms!
Man the swivels! Cover from the quarter deck!
Secure the aft line! Tie off the bow! Board the Randall!
Hiya!
Go up here, you can avoid it all.
Tenacious! Smart! Pity I have to kill you.
Oh, nice. Down we go. To the bow of the ship, I believe it's called. No, that's not what I meant.
Tenacious! Smart! Pity I have to kill you. Tenacious! Smart! Pity I have to kill you.
Come on. It
Come
works
on,
in
you
these.
savage! Give me your best! Your misplaced sense of justice is pathetic. You should have never set foot outside your little village.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Come on, you savage! Give me your best!
What, like that you mean? Sure, I'll give you my
Your
best.
misplaced sense of justice is pathetic. You should have never set foot outside your little village.
Your reign over the colonial coast has come to an end.
Is that why you hunted me? Because you thought me an enemy to the cause? You're every bit the fool I was told.
You brought pain and suffering upon innocent people for nothing but personal gain.
Pain, suffering. I set them free. Weeded out the dissenters and empowered the patriots. So what if I was named Admiral? The revolution needs one, and I was the best man for the job. The only man. If not for me, the Continental Navy would remain but a handful of rafts. For all your vision, you assassins are blind to the truth.
Enough.
Wait. Let the Randolph die with me. Don't take her as a prize. Please. Please. I want no quarter. Just to sink with my ship.
I respect that.
I can't believe you mean to leave the Randolph. She's a mighty vessel captain, and one of Biddle. You show him mercy in the face of...
You were saying, Mr. Falconer?
I guess that's that then. Tad over dramatic, if you ask me. Still, a waste of a formidable ship. How's about a cheer for the boys then, eh? Victory for the Aquila! For her glory! Hip hip! Hurrah! I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer.
And there be the end of Nicholas Biddle, another Templar we have bested. I'm not sure if I did about Faulkner's. I think I did. Anyway, I'll read out Biddle's. That's not what I meant. Not where I meant to be. Cute. Ah, here we are. Oh, Bardish also do as well. Born 1750, Nicholas Biddle was an ambitious young sailor who became one of the first captains of the Continental Navy. Biddle joined the Royal Navy in 1770. I mean, the British side. But when the American Revolution started, he offered his services to the Continental Congress. So, a traitor, then. Though, it's funny how you lot don't generally see it that way. Anyway, while he was only a midshipman for the British, Congress quickly gave him command of his own ship, the Franklin. In 76, In 76 he was offered an even better deal, command of a brand new ship named the Randolph. History is mute of the reasons behind Biddle's rise to prominence. However, I think I might be able to solve the mystery. We saw Church recruiting him when Connor stopped at Nantucket. Biddle eventually became a privateer for the Continental Congress, patrolling British shipping routes, harassing their ships and keeping the spoils from any he could capture. He had a reputation as an excellent captain. He divided the spoils evenly and never used corporal punishment against his crew. What a softie. Pitiful, really. Though, I think you can see why that would be a job perk. Yeah, that's true. Downside is a Templar. Yeah, I'll read some of these. I don't think we've gone over them yet. James Barrett, born 1710. James Barrett was a colonel in the rebel militia for Concord, and chance representative in the Boston legislator in the years leading up to the Revolution. Barrett didn't exactly want the position as head of the militia. He was 65 when the war started. He had his pipe and slippers ready and was probably just wanted to watch game shows. Unfortunately for him, experienced commanders were in short supply, and Barrett had fought in the French and Indian War, so colonel it was. Fair choice. When the British came to Lexington and Concord looking for rebel weapons caches, troops headed straight to Barrett's farm, where they were told they'd find the majority of the supplies. Of course, by the time they'd arrived, most of the weapons had been removed and hidden elsewhere. Barrett wasn't there either. He was some distance away, organising a militia march on the North Bridge and overseeing the eventual victory at Concord. Go Putnam. Born in 1718, Israel Putnam, more affectionately known as Old Put, is something of a legendary figure in the Revolutionary War history, and possibly its best known soldier. A bit of a folklore hero, if you will. Putnam was born in Massachusetts, but later moved to Connecticut to take up farming. He's credited with killing the last wolf in the colony, crawling into its den with a musket and torch, and a rope tied around his feet so it could be pulled back out. He didn't really like wolves. Oh, and I believe he mentioned he was a folk hero? That's only part of it. He joined the colonial militia during the French and Indian War, where he earned a reputation for bravery and inspiring the soldiers around him. He was captured by a group of Kanakahaka in 58, and rescued just before he was to be executed. In 62, he was shipwrecked in Cuba while on a campaign there where, you'll love this, he learnt about cigars. He became a habitual smoker, and is credited with introducing the cigar to the colonies. Okay, what? After the war ended, Putnam returned to Connecticut, where he was a vocal opponent of the British tax policies that led to the Revolution. He founded the Connecticut branch of the Sons of Liberty. When he heard about the Battle of Lexington and Concord, he immediately signed up for the Continental Army and was named Brigadier General of the Connecticut Forces. He commanded troops at Bunker Hill, and the near success of the rebels there sealed his reputation. Washington had high hopes for Putnam as a leader, and he was named Washington's second in command in New York just prior to the Battle of Long Island. Unfortunately, Putnam was a good soldier but a poor tactician. The Battle of Long Island was a rout. Putnam fared no better at his next post guarding forts on the Hudson River, where he was outmatched by General Henry Clinton. After that, Putnam requested to be assigned to recruitment and Washington agreed. Yeah, good choice. Still, at least he had his cigars. Right. Oh my god. Oh, did we do John? What the hell's this? Let's do this one, just for the sake of it. Samuel Adams. Born 1722, Samuel Adams was a Boston lawyer, a signatory of the Declaration of Independence, a prominent political figure during the lead up to the American Revolution. I think that's put your little fire into perspective, hasn't it? Your little life into perspective, hasn't it? Adams was born in Massachusetts, the son of another Samuel Adams, who was a well-off merchant. Adams, the younger one, went to Harvard, graduating in 1740. He went into business for himself, but was a dismal failure and ended up taking a job in the family brewery. A lot of men turn to breweries when their businesses fail, but in rather a different way, and that was fortunate for his historical legacy, since his relationship to beer may be the only reason most Americans have even heard of him. Oh, okay. Adam was elected to the Massachusetts legislature in '65, which was the beginning of his political career. He was a staunch supporter of the colonists' rights, mainly the ever popular arguments over whether British Parliament had a right to impose taxes, but wasn't pro-independence, at least not at first. I think it's fair to say he changed his mind later. Obviously. Adams is, Adams is often portrayed as an angry radical, but it's a bit of a biased picture. Adams disliked vigilantism for the most part, though he approved when a mob of forced Boston's stamp collector to resign, so perhaps he only disliked some vigilantism. In later years, when Adams was in Congress, he refused to even join a political party because he found the idea divisive, I think, a sentiment which he had shared with George Washington, incidentally. However, Adams' reputation for being a rabble-rouser was somewhat understandable. He was a representative for the town of Boston after the Boston Massacre, and succeeded in having the regulars kicked out of town. He spoke at the Old South Meeting Hall just prior to the Boston Tea Party, and it said he gave the signal for the dumping of the tea, though there is some debate over whether he was involved, which I'm happy about, as a gentleman does not waste tea. I enjoy a good cup of tea myself. Adams was infamous enough that he had to leave Boston for Lexington in '75, to avoid arrest by the British who considered him a troublemaker. When the siege of Boston began, the Massachusetts governor offered to pardon any rebels who would lay down their arms, except Adams and John Hancock. Overall, Adams certainly was a thorn in the side of the British, though what puzzles me is why some Americans think being an angry revolutionary was a bad thing. If you got where you are today, it got you where you are today, didn't it? Actually, hang about, yes. Maybe I see the point after all. That's Sean Hastings writing this, by the way, that's not my account. Just thought I'd point that out. I'm reading his text on history there, so... He's got a bit of an interesting taste on history. You've got to admit there. Pretty sure that's the end of this one, isn't it? More immediates. Oop. Is any more? Nope, no more people we can talk to, at least at the moment. Okay. Alright, in that case, I will end this part here, and next time I will see you in the frontier, where we have to speak with Commander-in-Chief George Washington. I'll see you next time for more AC3 Remastered.